So this time, let's say, what if we don't have t as a variable? Let's say a equals 7s squared plus 2e to the s plus 1. So here we have a as a function of s. And then let's say we want to find velocity. We're given acceleration, we want to find velocity. Well, looking at this, normally to get from acceleration to velocity, you integrate over time, but we don't have t. So what relationship can we use? There's t here, t here, t here. This is the only one that doesn't have t. So we'll use a equals dv ds times v. Because we need to find v, so v's got to be in there. Then we're given a, we're given s. So here we separate and integrate. So separate means we're just going to, we need to get one differential on each side. So a ds equals v dv. Okay, we just moved the ds, multiplied each side by ds, so we'll have times ds times ds. So that's how we move the ds to the other side. So then we just need to integrate. Now, one thing to note is here, you see we have v and dv on this side, and then we have a and ds. You need to keep similar variables on the same side of the equation. So since v and dv are both in this equation, they need to be on the same side. Because if you're trying to integrate v, then you have to integrate it with the dv. If you split it up, then it doesn't work right. Now, a has s in it. Because this is going to be a of s. So we take this, put it in there instead of a. So we'll have 7s squared plus 2e to the s plus 1 ds. So now we've got all the v's on one side, all the s's on the other side. We can find v of s. So if we do this integration, then we know that we can get 1/2 v squared equals, we integrate this, 7/3 s cubed plus 2e to the s, because the derivative of e to the s is just e to the s, so that stayed the same. If there was a constant in front of this s, then we'd have to use chain rule, but fortunately it's just s. Integral of 1 is just s, and then we need a plus constant. So in order to know what this constant is, we have to be given an initial velocity. So we'll say find v of s if v of 0 equals 0, initial conditions. Every time you integrate, you need to know initial conditions or bounds of integration. So if v of 0 is 0, then we'll put in 0 for everything. So 7/3 times 0 plus 2e to the 0 plus 0 plus constant equals 1/2 times 0 squared. Well, this goes away, because that's just 0. This goes away. This goes away. E to the 0 power is 1. So then really what we get is 0 equals 2 plus c. So -2 equals c. So then we take this, we go back up here, and then we can erase that. negative 2. So we've got an expression that is v on one side and s on the other side. But we need to get v of s, okay? So over here, it's inside of the squared. So we need to rearrange this sum. So if we rearrange that, let's say we've got 7/3 s cubed plus 2 e to the s plus s minus 2. And now we got to multiply both sides by 2 to get rid of this. So we'll have all that times 2. And then we'll need to square root. So that equals v of s.